Hey guys, end of another month means it's time to give away a couple of little things to a couple of random people. Just before we do though, we have to thank the 150 people who are supporting us on Patreon. Again, without you guys supporting the channel, there'd be no way that we'd be able to spend the 2 or 3 hours a day, 7 days a week that we do making videos and looking after our YouTube channel. So we love doing it, but of course with a family to support we couldn't justify it. We'd have to spend that extra 2 or 3 hours at work, stay at work for another 2 or 3 hours a day instead of coming home and making the videos. It's just simple math. So without you guys on Patreon we wouldn't be able to do what we do, so thank you so much, we really appreciate it. Those who haven't checked out the Patreon page yet, please check it out, because we have lost a couple of patrons recently. Someone lost a job and someone else got sick, so we've lost a couple, so we're actually below our goals at the moment. So if you like what we do, if you like the videos that we make and you like what we do and you want to support us, please have a look at Patreon. We've got people on there paying $1 a month to support our channel, and we appreciate them, because a bunch of those together adds up. Just as a note too, we actually have people paying $50 and $60 a month to support our channel, which is amazingly generous, isn't it? And we really, really appreciate that. That inspires us to keep making videos and to keep trying to find better and better ones. Better and better topics to make videos about for you, and keeping an eye out, and it really motivates us, you know, knowing people are so supportive. So thank you very much to all of you. So having said that, okay, the first person we're going to give some stuff to, we found some more good fans. Again, these fans are just the ones that we use. They're not expensive, they're not souvenirs or anything like that. They're just the fans that people in Japan buy in summer, and it's summer now, it's hot. The cicadas have started making their noises, and it's summer, so people start buying these, and they take these fans with them when they go to barbecues, or pretty well anywhere you see men and women using these fans. So they're just the ones that we use, but these ones in particular have lovely designs on them, and they're made out of bamboo. The actual frame themselves is made out of bamboo, so it is a beautiful thing. You know, you could open it up and put it on a shelf or on a wall. It is actually quite a beautiful thing. So there's that. English Friendly Japan sticker, fake 10,000 yen. The ever popular toilet sign, hard plastic, so you can put it outside or inside. That's always popular. We're going to send a box, so I'll show you what it's like. This is the way it's been boxed up. This is going to go inside another box, right? And in that box is a sake bottle, like this. So same design as this one. And 4 sake cups. Now, actually, just different design to this, but similar to this. So 4 of these and 1 of these. Because those of you who watched our old farmhouse videos know that we found a couple of boxes of these. We did sell a lot of them on eBay, but we sort of stopped doing that. Sort of got sick of that. So we're going to give them to these guys instead, because we figure that we really appreciate you guys supporting us. So we're going to send someone 1 of those and 4 of these. Just a 1-piece phone strap they call it, but you can dangle it off anything. Little 1-piece thing. Fake food. Again, it's sort of like a keyring, or hang it off your phone, or hang it off something. It's called melon pan. It's a melon bread. Melon bread, very popular. We showed you the real thing once. Looks just like that, but bigger. The balloons don't actually have a spare balloon. I'm very disappointed. I was tempted to open this to play with it myself, but the traditional Japanese rice paper balloons. Ours are fun for the whole family. Stickers, Samurai Ninja. Just noticed, did you see the samurai guy with a hair dryer? Look at it. Just noticed that. What the heck? Eel snack, because you can never get enough eel snack in your life. And then our friends at Freedom Japanese Market are going to send what they call a mega fukubukuro, which is, they have a fukubukuro, which is a grab bag box, which is a box of snacks, random snacks that they send people every month, or just a one-off or whatever. But they're going to do a mega one, which is double the normal size. So the normal size is like this, and they're going to send one that's double. Mega Fukuro box is double. So they've got a special thing on at the moment where you can get this one, it's double the normal size for the same price or something like that. It's ridiculous, really good. So they're going to send one that's 2 times the size of this. So those of you who aren't aware of what happens with this, these guys sell Japanese snacks online, so you can subscribe and they'll send you a box every month. Or you can just buy one just to see what it's like. You can just buy one and check it out, see if you like it, and then you can subscribe if you want to, or just buy one and then never buy them again if you want to. But they're really good. They're really good value. They include all sorts of interesting stuff. They mix it up and they keep an eye out for new things. So they've always got a lot of those interesting things that we show you. They often have in their boxes. So they're really, really good, and they support us and are really generous to you guys. They give away a box every month. So what we do is we give them someone's name every month. Just send them an email and say, here's our guy for the month, or our person for the month, and they just send the parcel directly to the person. And in this case, it's going to be Dennis in HL, USA. So it's going to be Honolulu, is it? Dennis is going to get the sake cup, sake bottle and cups and all that other stuff, plus the double size fukubukuro from Freedom Japanese Market. So just before we move on, if you want to buy Japanese snacks online, buy one from these guys, because they'll give you a really good deal. They'll include really good snacks at a reasonably good price, and also because they support us and by giving prizes to you. That's the way they support us, is by giving a prize to you guys every month. So, you know, very, very generous of them. They've been doing that for a long time, so it's very, very generous of them. So we want to support them in return. So if you want to buy any Japanese snacks online, there's a link underneath this video. Okay, next one. Signed copy of our book, How to Do Stuff in Japan. Whoops, How to Do Stuff in Japan. Signed copy of the book is going to go to Martin in Pudsey, that's a good English name. Pudsey, West Yorks, Great Britain. Thank you, Martin. Thank you very much for your support. A signed copy of this book is on its way already. After this video was made, all this stuff was posted, so it's already in the post. Like time travel, isn't it? That's on its way to Martin. Okay, next one. Next one. Also, yeah, the next person too is also getting a signed copy of the book. So this next person is going to get English from Japan sticker, the one piece dangly dangly, a different fan design, but equally pretty. So again, you can use it or put it on a wall, put it on a shelf. Doraemon sticker, we don't know who these things are going to, how old you are, or what you like or what you don't like, or who's in your family. So we'll just mix these things up so there'll be something in there for somebody. The samurai guy. See the guy with the hairdryer? I've never noticed that before. Everyone's got swords and blowpipes and stuff, and there's one guy with a hairdryer blowing his hair. Never noticed that before. Isn't that weird? Anyway, there's that. Unagi snack, eel snack. Oh yeah, just in case you've never tried it before, little pack of wasabi. Recommendation would be just a little is enough. Wasabi is pretty serious stuff. It's every bit as serious as people say it is. Really strong. Some of the rice paper balloons, I think there's 3 in that packet. Hours of fun there. The no smoking sign. Yay. The no smoking sign and the toilet sign are the most popular. The no telephone one was good. Got some emails about that one. People saying, send us that no telephone sign. There's a few people that get the stroking the hoe joke. No stroking the hoe. But anyway, this is no smoking the cigarette, which is good advice, young people. Okay, another fake food. This one's what's it called? Show cream. So it's sort of like a soft pastry with cream inside it. So this isn't. This is fake, but that's what it's a fake copy of. Show cream. Show cream is really popular here. Really popular snack. Very light pastry with cream inside it. So it's a very popular snack to have with green tea or something like that. Show cream. Show cream. Pretty tasty. That and a signed copy of our book, How to Do Stuff in Japan, is going on. Again, those of you who don't know about this, it was 1 year in the making, this book. Put a lot of time into this book. If you are coming to Japan, or you know someone who's coming to Japan, or you're just interested in Japan, you can buy the hard copy. It's about $25, and the ebook is about $9. So there's a link underneath all our videos if you are interested in having a look at that book. There's stuff that's in our How to Do Stuff in Japan videos, but there's also some other stuff as well, and some photos and some other useful stuff. So it's been reasonably popular. It was worth the time we put into it. Some people seem to be appreciating it. Interestingly, a lot of people who buy it read it and then say that they wish they'd seen it before they came to Japan, because some people come to Japan and then after that they love Japan, so they buy the book and then they say, I wish I'd known that before I came. So that's why we made it, because everyone feels the same. When you first come here, there's lots of things we don't know. And then as time goes on, there's things that we learn. And that's why we made the book. That's why we make the How to Do Stuff in Japan videos, is that it takes years to pick up on all the bits and pieces. So that's why we make the video and the book, to tell everybody these things before they come, to give them a real advantage, you know, because it makes a huge difference to your experience if you know what to do and what not to do. And you know, all of us, everybody who's ever been to Japan, if we spend time here, when we look back in the future, we always go, oh no, you know, we remember the things that we did when we first got here, when we didn't know what we were doing. Oh no, that thing I did or that thing I said. Everyone's got them, everybody. I don't believe I did that, you know, because at the time you don't know it's not right, or that you don't know that you're supposed to do something else, so you just do it. Because it's normal in your country, and you come here and do it and it's really bad, but you don't know that, and Japanese people are all smiling nicely and no one's telling you that you're doing the wrong thing. So anyway, all that stuff and the book is going to Arthur in Glasgow. Glasgow, so it's Scotland, right? Thank you, Arthur. Thank you for your support, and that's on its way to you, all that stuff. So again, thank you to all you guys on Patreon. If you haven't checked out Patreon yet, please check it out. If you haven't checked out the book yet, please put it out. This commercial is brought to you by it sounds a bit like that, guys, but it's sort of like has to be done, you know. It's the business side, or the math. It's the math side of what we're doing, you know. Again, those of you who've got families, or anybody knows that we've got to pay our bills. Everyone has to pay their bills, unless you're one of those independently wealthy YouTubers who's filling his mum and dad's pool with balls or marbles or cream or something. If you're one of those rich guys, I suppose it's not such a problem, but for the rest of us, we've got to pay our bills, haven't we? So it's just the math. It's just the math. We need to pay the bills, but we also want to keep making videos. So that's why we went on Patreon. At the insistence, those of you who don't know, people were asking us for years, how can we donate to the channel? And we didn't like it. We didn't want to take charity, you know. And then some people convinced us it's not charity, it's patronage. And we kept hearing that, it's patronage, because we kept saying, no, thank you, but we don't want charity. And people kept saying, no, it's patronage. And slowly we started to get that people say that they want to support something that they appreciate. And so we gave it a shot, and sure enough, 150 people have stepped up and said, yeah, we think what you're doing is worthwhile and we want to support it. And that's a wonderful feeling. It doesn't feel like taking charity, it feels like patronage. It feels like people are saying, you know, keep doing what you're doing, we want to keep seeing more. And it's such a motivator, you know. After 9 years of making videos, it's such a motivator to be driving down the street and see something interesting, go, hey, look at that, and pull over. And the whole family supports it, because they know that, you know, what we're doing isn't just for us, it's for the people that support the channel. So when we see something interesting, oh, wait a minute, and everybody might be keen to go to the restaurant and have dinner, but we see something interesting, oh, wait a moment, and we pull off and spend 15 minutes out there taking a video because it's something interesting that we want to show you, you know. And then we get back in the car, and then we go to the restaurant and have dinner or whatever it is that we're doing. So it's, you know, it's you guys on Patreon. If it wasn't for you, I'd be at work right now, actually. I'd be leaving right now. Get there early. Anyway, there it was. Thank you very much for your support. More videos coming soon.